So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today I want to talk a little bit about endless missions and an idea that I've had that may incentivize people to do endless missions beyond one full rotation like it is right now, because at the moment in Warframe there is no point to do more than one full rotation, whether it is 20 minutes in a survival, 20 waves in a defense, 4 rounds in an interception, or 4 excavators in an excavation mission. And that is a problem because it doesn't work with the way Warframe works right now, because we are incentivized to get all these new fancy frames and weapons and put forma on them and create powerful builds, and after you do that and after you have this format frame and format weapon, you realize that it was kind of pointless, because 99% of content that's in the game right now can be done with sort of average weapons with not too much forma and just a frame that has a couple of mods on it. Now, originally, I didn't even want to make this video because I was like, well, Tactical Potato already made a video, Headshot made a video, floppyfnx made a video, so there is really nothing new I can add to this discussion. But then I started thinking about it, and I've come up with an idea that may help this problem at least a little bit. And here it is. I think it would be a great idea to add stationary rewards to endless missions. This reward would be clearly visible on the solar map, so it's not confusing and you know where to go if you want to get it. And you would get it every full rotation. So after 20 minutes in survival, 20 waves in defense, 4 rounds in interception, and so on and so on and so on. Now, the type of resource you get would be based on the mission type. So I'd just say survival missions would give you resource packs after every rotation. And the way this would work is after 20 minutes in a survival mission, you would get the reward that you would normally get with rotation C, but you would get a resource pack. And at 20 minutes, it would be a pack of the common resource that drops on the planet you are doing the mission on. So you do a survival mission, you stay for 20 minutes, and suddenly, on top of the reward that you would normally get on rotation C, you get 200 or 300 polymer bundles. Then you stay for 40 minutes, and on top of the reward you would normally get once again with rotation C, you get a pack of the uncommon resource, so something like 10 detonite ampules. And finally, if you decide to stay for an entire hour, so 60 minutes, you will once again get the rotation C reward, but you will get a pack of the rare resource, so something like 5 neurodes, Rogin cells, gallium, and so on. However, to incentivize, formatting frames and trying to get the best equipment you can, if you stay there for 80 minutes, you will once again get a pack of the common resource, but instead of getting 300, you will now get 400. Instead of getting 10 detonite ampules, you will get 15, and instead of getting 5 neurodes, you may get 7 or 10. Now, it's important to understand that I do not want to remove any rewards from any missions. These would be just bonus rewards for those who decide to stay there for longer because they've invested time and effort into maxing out their frames and their weapons so they can deal with high-level enemies. I think this is a pretty good system because it doesn't hurt newer players. They are still able to farm resources, to farm everything they need, but they are incentivized to get better weapons, put some forma on them, get better warframes, put forma on their warframes so they can deal with high-level enemies, stay in the missions for longer, and get these bonus rewards. And it would reward people that did put time and effort into formatting frames and weapons with a choice. Because if you want to build something in the foundry and you're like, okay, I need 5 neurodes, so my options are meander around on Earth, Lua, or Ceres with a Kavat, and maybe I will get them, or I can go and do a survival mission on Earth, Lua, or Ares, and if I stay there for 1 hour, if I can manage that, I will definitely get 5 neurodes. And it wouldn't be just resources. I just say in defense missions, you would get relics. So if you do 20 waves, you are guaranteed to get a relic that's based on the level of the defense mission. If you manage to do 40 waves, you will now get 2 relics on top of the reward you would once again get at the end. If you do 60 waves, you will get 3 relics, and so on and so on and so on. You could even do this with endo and excavation missions. If you do 4 excavators, you will get a little bit of endo. If you do 8 excavators, you will get more endo. If you do 12, you will get more, and so on and so on and so on. And once again, you can still farm endo outside of these missions, but if you really want to farm endo, that's the way to go, because it gives you bonus endo after every full rotation. So if you're trying to max out a primed mod, the best thing you can do is excavation, but if you get bored of it, you can easily farm a little bit more endo in survival, defense, or whatever. They could even put rare mods as the reward. I mean, let's just say high voltage. Do you want to get high voltage? Sure do. Well, you gotta do 16 rounds on Berahinia. It's hard, it's gonna take a while, but if you do it, you're gonna get it. And I know 16 rounds is a long time, but isn't that better than just running the same spy mission over and over and over and over and over again while being half asleep? So yeah, this is an idea that I've had that I think would incentivize people to beef up their warframes, beef up their weapons, and be rewarded for doing so. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always, I would love to know what you guys think about this idea, so please leave your comments in the comment section below, don't be shy, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.